Alrighty then. Today, guys, and welcome. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and you don't need to know what was happening in the green room just then. It was an awkward thing. Anyway,
It was
welcome in,
mortifying.
everyone. Hope you are having a wonderful morning. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. We are playing Pathfinder, second edition, playing in Curse of the Crimson Throne, a first edition adventure by the publishers over at Paizo. And yeah, joining me today are these lovely, amazing people who are my Patreons for the show. Everyone say hello to the folks at home.
Hello, folks at
Hello,
home.
to the folks at home.
Woo! Yeah, we're going to be playing a game today. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is a tabletop role-playing game. A game in which I take on the role of the narrator, the storyteller, and all the cool things in between, taking control of the obstacles, challenges, and the encounters our players go through, while our heroes take on the role of the protagonists of the adventure, basically using their wits, their guile, and their character sheets, and a bunch of math in order to try and overcome these challenges. Yeah, that's basically it. Before we kick off, let's give a quick shout out and thanks to a few of our sponsors who help us keep the lights on here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel. First of all, we have Fantasy Grounds for the wonderful VTT you can see behind me here. This allows me to do a lot of the heavy lifting in the rule system that I use, and of course, allows me to display the maps for you lovely folks at home. Next, we have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects that you will hear that will help my players really get into the mood with the immersion and the music that they have, but also there are a series of amazing soundboards that will allow you to cast spells, use monster growly noises, and more. Sound effects such as if you were to say battle a suit of animate armor, you can have the sound of the armor itself attacking. Or once it has been destroyed, you can have the armor falling to the ground, disintegrating. For example, this and many more are available at the touch of your fingertips. So yeah, go check out Sirenscape, whenever. It's really cool. And then lastly, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks you can see on stream here, ranging from, of course, these character portraits that we use, as well as the tokens that we make for our games as well. You can also have your characters 3D printed so that you can use them in your tables at home as well. So go and check out Hero Forge. Yeah, because they've got even more stuff that's coming, and very soon kit bashing apparently as well. So lots of cool stuff to look forward to. Yay! All right, we are going to do a quick round of character introductions, as our heroes will, one by one, introduce themselves, while I quickly grab myself a beverage for the stream. We're going to start off with none other than our dear friend Twiff, who plays the role of Padrick, the arcane gunslinger. Take it away.
All right, thanks, Doug. Hello, I am Twiff. I am playing Padrig, who is a spell shot gunslinger. Padrig is the youngest son of a minor noble house in Korvosa, was going to go to school to learn to become a wizard, was framed for murder by Gadrin Lamb, got kicked out of school for that, got disinherited from his family, found out he was a bastard and a half-elf who had been passing as human all this time because no one told him, and eventually got his revenge on Gadrin Lamb, met up with these fine people, helped save the city from a curse, went off to go find some more information about the queen, who is, we're not sure, maybe undead, but can pluck arrows out of her eyes and is being controlled possibly by an ancient dragon spirit. Along the way, found out his parents had died in a horrible accident. Instead of being disinherited, he's now the heir. And so since then, everyone's been trying to kill him, apparently. And that's where we are. Take it away, Holly.
Hi, everybody. I play Holly, a fairy noble who decided that instead of getting married like she was supposed to, she was going to go out into the real world, where she met these wonderful people, and she is trying to figure out how to function in this society because it's not working the way that she thought it was actually going to work. She started as a rogue, and in the course of trying to save the lives of some orphans, wound up selling her soul to Asmodeus, and now she's an Asmodean cleric, and also trying to sort that nonsense out.
Hello all, I'm Erin Genasi. I'm playing the character of Quinn, Quinn is an investigator by class as well as by trade, a native to the city of Korvosa. She met these fine folks while we were all in pursuit of Gadrin Lamb. We battled a plague. We witnessed Queen doing weird stuff and surviving an assassination attempt. And now we are deciphering the riddle that is the evil Queen. Now on to Raikon and Dante.
Hello, I am Raikon playing Dante, a Kitsune druid from the wilds of Korvosa. Well, let's just say it went from being in a city that was somewhat going all right until a curse or the disease came. I don't remember. The plague. There we go. That's what it was. Came, and which they had to deal with that. Then from there, after figuring it how to get it taken care of, though technically they didn't, they then went to see the assassination attempt on the queen, only to find out it doesn't really work, despite having an arrow in her skull. And now we are made our way to the Cinderlands to talk to the Shoanti tribe there before they have more information on how to take care of the dragon they are taking care of.
Oh, and I'm Laura, and I play Agnes, who, whilst not a Verusian originally, settled down in Korvosa to raise her daughter, went out on a shopping trip one day and fell into an adventure. Through a series of being set on fire. Yeah, we've ended up at Cinderlands, where we are dealing with some Shoanti, the people that Agnes's tribesfolk, the Verusians, not really tribesfolk, the Verusians have had dealings with in the past. So she's hoping that she can use some of that knowledge to help smooth the transitions here with the Shoanti people.
Marcus.
Shit. Sounds wizard got me. Yeah, I'm Marcus. I'm playing Merc, and he is a skeleton champion, formerly of Iomade, who had abandoned him a while back. These.
Whoa. Hold on. There's a very big difference between abandoned and excommunication, my friend. Just throwing that out there a little bit, you know.
No, it was abandonment.
No, you
He
became
didn't-
you transformed into one of her mortal enemies, and she excommunicated you from her her holding after you became an enemy due to a magic card.
Yeah, you said the card made her abandon him.
No,
not
she didn't abandon anything. You
excommunication,
became an
'cause
enemy.
because it was her betraying his trust.
No, you betrayed it.
I did nothing.
I'm not a walking anathema to
Anyway.
my god.
Yes, who was trying to redeem himself. And look where it got him. Dying. Again. But yeah, that's about it. He's currently getting murked. No pun intended.
All right. Well, thank you to everyone. Now, before we get started in today's games, we have one last person to thank, and that is, of course, our lovely audience. Thank you guys for being here and being a part of the show. We greatly appreciate having you guys here. Honestly, it is you guys as the reason as to why I do all of this cool stuff. And we invite you to come behind the GM screen and participate in the game as we are playing. It's a very interactive game, so you guys get to chat and you guys get to talk, and we do see everything. Now, for those of you who are participating, just by watching the show, you will earn channel points. These channel points can be used for a bunch of redemptions that are already built in. Things like insight bonuses to give my players cute clues on what to do next, inspiration, which gets them to roll with advantage, divine healing, divine intervention, random encounter generation through tarot readings, a whole bunch of cool stuff there. But those of you who want to donate to the stream and help us out a little bit in terms of, paying rent, eating solid food, that kind of thing, there are a number of more tangible rewards that are available there. For $5, you can award a hero point, which are one of these red markers, to a player of your choice, or a jinx point, which are these purple markers, to me. A hero point can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. The jinx points can be used to make bad guys roll with advantage, or allow something to become slightly more complicated, or negate the use of a hero point. For $10, I will draw from one of 2 decks of cards. This will be your choice. Either it'll be from the deck of heroic actions, where a player of your choice will gain a unique and cool power that'll be theirs for the taking. It'll be it's a one-use power, but they're usually quite powerful and quite useful. So, there you go. Or I will draw from a deck of plot twists, where I will implement the plot twist in the course of the game. We already have a donation from the incredible Schoolie, so I'm just going to draw that real quick to show you how it's done. Schoolie has asked for the first drawn plot twist, so that is precisely what I'm going to do after I give this a good shuffle. And all right, our plot twist card is Greed. So Greed is the plot twist card here. All right, so that one is our plot twist. For $20, you can award a player or the GM a natural 20 token. This is, well, basically a natural 20, a critical success in a skill, feat, challenge, whatever they happen to be doing. And then lastly, then we have our $50 donation, which is a boss buff or a magic item drop. A boss buff will increase the difficulty of the challenge that they're currently fighting, turning minions into bosses, bosses into super bosses, and super bosses into where did I go wrong with my life? Magic items can either be an item that you create, like a homebrew item. You can ask the player who you are giving it to decide what they want that item to be, or you can allow me to provide them with a magic set item that they can use to build a magical suit of armor, or, basically magical gear. And then lastly, we have our $100 secret menu item. These items, these items are kind of like big, powerful shifts in our story and in our character's journey. For our secret menu item, which is a $100 incredibly large donation, we are going to provide our group with a symbol of the Thalassian Empire, or the Thrall Keepers as they're known in this region. It is the Shihedron Medallion. But it is not just any Shihedron medallion, but it is, in fact, it's an attuning fork version of the Shihedron medallion. Whomever so wields the medallion will gain a unique power and a boost to a primary statistic based on what sin best represents that character. For example, Pride would give you a boost to your intelligence and resistance to dealing with illusionary spells. In addition, it'll allow you to cast Major Image at will, and you kind of are filled with a sense of pride and self-worth. This may also come back to you in the form of if you find yourself working for someone who you consider to be beneath you, you may gain the sickened condition. So lots of little very thematic bonuses and boons happen when a person wears this medallion. This is also a rare and powerful artifact too from the Thalassian Empire, and may help bypass a few things here and there during the course of the adventure. So there you go. All right. Cool. That's everything. Now, I'd also like to thank everyone who donated to the hype train from earlier on. Twiffer, thank you for the resub. Laura Bones, Malakisa, Schoolie for the 5 gifted subs to our amazing community. McClover for the subscription. And Brune Brassax, good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for the resubscription. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. Okay. So, without any further ado, we return once more
Can you share them up, please, Doug? Mine's disappeared off my hotbar.
Yes, I can. Bear with me for 2 shakes while I get that going. All right. You up? All good? Okay. Now, we return to the Acropolis, the location that the Shoanti tribesmen had taken our heroes in order to try and complete one of the trials to prove that they are worthy allies to be known as Shoanti, honorary Shoanti. The reason they're doing this is because they seek out information regarding Kazavron, an old enemy of the Shoanti tribes. One of the first trials our heroes have embarked upon is the trial of the Thrallkeeper's Mark, wherein which brave warriors would travel to the Acropolis, delve deep within, and receive the mark that the Acropolis would bear as proof of their bravery. But upon arrival, our heroes were met with a deadly foe. Padrig, in the previous night, had been encountered by a red mantis assassin, a deadly and vicious foe who warned him that his time was nigh. To set his affairs in order, for come the morning, he would die. Sure enough, as they entered the temple, there was a reason that, for some reason, our group split in half, because half of them weren't here yet last week, and went to a different entrance to begin the trial. But Padrig, Agnes, and Mercutio had gone down the northernmost entrance, where waiting in the dark was a catfolk red mantis assassin, armed with a very deadly weapon. A battle ensued, and each bullet lay a curse upon those who struck, lay a curse upon whom it struck. Mercutio taking blow after blow, Agnes using her knowledge of the occult in order to unwind the magics and the spell bindings of the curse itself, and Padrig laying down blow after blow in order to try and keep this creature at bay. But amidst the fight, from behind, a red mantis assassin snuck up upon the 2 Shoanti tribesmen. As they did, our group continued the battle, and the hostage situation became a slaughter. One of the tribesmen lost their lives, their throats slashed and slit, leaving them dead on the ground. Acting swiftly, one of the mantises were killed, but the other, now still at large, readies himself to slay the last of the last of these 2, because they split in half, so, you know, the last of the Shoanti tribesmen that were encountering you. And now, we return to our scene. As Padrig, Agnes, and Mercutio look back on the red mantis who is by Hargev. Hargev has his axe drawn. He is not helpless, and he's definitely not against protecting himself. But in that moment of distraction, Padrig and Agnes, there is a loud bang that comes from behind you. As you turn, Mercutio has been shot in the head by the red mantis assassin. As this happens, the helmet falls to the ground, clattering. Now we're going to roll an attack. If the attack makes it, then unfortunately, Mercutio will die, as he is currently on 1 hit point, and the final blow of this curse is simply death. And that is a critical hit. But thankfully, Schoolie has donated to the stream. And right now, 2 Jinx points have been awarded to me. 1 hero point has been awarded to Padrig. A natural 20 to Quinn. And Mercutio, you have 1 hero point. Thank you, Burn. All right, Mercutio. Moment of truth. Do you use your hero point?
Of course I do.
All right. As the bullet flies through, I negate your hero point. Oh, now could you imagine?
I was just gonna say you're gonna just Jinx point it anyway.
No, I'm not that evil. All right. So the bullet rings out and your helmet flies off. As it does, your head comes off as well. But as it does so, you realize that because it was done by force, your head is still magically connected to your body. You are a little disoriented because your vision no longer matches where you feel your body going. And you will need to acquire your the rest of your body if you wish to use it in battle. And with that, let us re-roll our initiatives as we enter a new fight scene. I would also like to thank Brune for the boss buff that is coming your way as well. This guy's already been buffed twice.
Yep.
The gun that kills you in 3 shots wasn't enough.
The gun that kills you in 3 shots wasn't enough. Okay, so
Also, I do not see. All I see is Holly next to me.
that's okay. The 3 of you aren't quite there yet. We'll come to what happened to you guys in a moment. But for now, however, the Red Mantis Assassin will go. He will... Ooh, what's a good buff? Where's my book? Chat. Could I get chat to roll me a d20, please? I didn't think he was going to get another buff, to be honest. I thought giving him unique equipment, giving him a named NPC, and a personal drive to our group was about as buffed as a boss would get. But evidently there is a level above that. And we are going to make that level right now.
He just gets fully healed, all his resources back.
I was tempted to, but I'm like, that just seems lazy.
Marcus, don't give him
multi-class
ideas.
He's got 5th edition fighter in him. He's got second wind.
All right, let's see. We've got a 6 for there, I see. We got a 9 from Brune. Hey, welcome in, Raiders! Avarian, you bloody beautiful legend, you. Welcome. Brune is buffing my boss. Let's see, so what do we have?
He wants Merc dead.
Okay, so 9, 6, 6, 17 from Schoolie. Okay, 9, 6, 6, 17.
Of course, Schoolie-Eye's got to have the good rolls.
Oh, okay. Alacretius. Sorry, I just need 2 seconds to read this. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, that's good.
Mac with
Okay.
a 9.
All right. All right, I can work with this. All right, done. So, the assassin consumes and imbibes what looks to be a potion, a red type of oily liquid that comes in a small, very kind of thin topped, but then like diamond shaped bottle. He breaks the top of it and consumes it all in a single go. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Boom. He heals 42 hit points. But something bizarre begins to happen. You notice that his body starts to become almost wavy. As if a red smog or a red cloud seems to emanate from their person. Alright, and that is all he does. Drink potion, activate his ability. Yep, sweet. Dante is not here either. Then we have now Mid, who's coming in with you guys. Hagev. He is going to try and defend himself. As he lashes and tries his best to hit this red mantis assassin. Oh, he will. He will absolutely hit that red mantis assassin. He pulls out what looks to be a rather heavy hammer. So pull, attack, and he's going to do it again. Maybe. He's going to give it a good old go. Oh, he's going to critically hit. Maybe he... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, that red mantis assassin died.
Wow.
Yes. Agnes,
Woohoo,
yes.
Hagev.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. The only problem was the other Shoanti tribesman was ambushed. So unfortunately he did lose his life before he could really defend himself. This guy, however, no issues there. He literally draws his big hammer and just obliterates this dude's skull. As we then go to Mercutio.
Okay. So, whereabouts is my head? I seem to have lost it.
Roll a d8.
Where's your head at?
It was a 1.
A 1? Worst possible scenario, it is at his feet.
I assume that if I were to attack him, there's gonna be like a mischance.
There is indeed.
Honestly, it's too dangerous to just try to grab my head. I think just straight up trying to attack him.
All right.
Yeah, so alright.
Bear with me for 2 seconds. All right. Go ahead.
Oh, I just drop it in chat.
No, you can drop it on the character.
I don't
Also
see him.
in the combat tracker.
Oh, okay. Where is he? There he is.
Ooh, that is a miss. Your longsword swings, and the red mantis assassin ducks to one side.
Yeah, Merc's body is just swinging wildly as he is going to use all 3 attacks to...
All right, second attack is another miss as you strike the wall behind him.
Alright, third one.
And your last attack also
Ah.
misses. It's almost as if not having a head makes it very hard to hit things.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
His concealment doesn't help either.
No. All right, Patrick. You're kind of alarmed to see Mercutio's head fall off his body, but seeing the body still attacking kind of puts you at some measure of ease.
I mean, you know, I've seen Stranger Things, right?
It's
We're
true.
gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. And I did actually see that Archive of Nethes has updated how the Holy Rune works with the new stuff. So I have updated that accordingly. It's going to work correctly when I shoot him. Now, I'm presuming that a Revenant is unholy, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So, my gun is loaded, so I'm just going to do one action then for a fulminating shot, fire damage,
All right.
and shoot that sucker.
All right. What is your class DC?
My class DC is 27.
27, All right. Let me make this check then. All right. You fire your bullet. However, as it strikes the center mass of the Red Mantis assassin, their body changes and shifts. You watch as a smoky version of them moves here in a moment, and your bullet strikes the wall behind where you had fired.
Okay.
As his reaction, he has used his new ability, courtesy of Brune Brassax. He is now an Alacritious enemy. He now has he has basically doubled his move speed. He now has a reaction that allows him to teleport effectively as a reaction to being struck by an attack. And his third ability is that he has a yo-yo ability, which means that his next action, at any point in time, he can teleport and yo-yo back to that original place that he had left.
All right.
So he's a quickling now.
Kinda. Quicklings become visible when they move, but yeah, effectively same thing. All right. So yes, he has basically flash moved right behind you.
All right. Well, I will take a second shot now that he's right behind me, and I will actually see if I drop my die on him this time.
All right.
And this one, of course, is not going to have the fire damage, alas, but...
All right.
And that's just going to miss.
That will miss.
That's all I got.
All right. Agnes, you're up now.
Damn teleporty bastards.
Okay, well, for starters, Agnes is not feeling very well. Also, can I see Mercutio's head?
Yes.
Well, I would like to run up and pick his head up and put it on his shoulders.
No, don't do it.
All right. You run over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You grab onto Mercutio's head and very carefully place it back onto the head of his body.
And then she just very cautiously sort of like moves her hands away to see if it stays there, right, to catch it in case it just rolls off again.
It does. After a few cricks and snaps, your neck finds its purchase and it locks your head back into place.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's better.
Sorry about that. Seem to have lost my head there.
We need to get rid of this guy. How
Yeah,
many
I need to
actions
get
have
ahead
we
of the
got?
game
All
right
three?
now.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear that.
One more, and I'm knocking your head back up again. That's how many actions was that?
That was 2 actions. 1 action to walk across, and the second action to reunite the head.
Third action to knock it back up against the terrible puns. No.
Sorry, what was the third action?
I think actually my third action's just going to be to. Well, you know what? Nowhere's safe. Yeah, she's just gonna back up slightly a little bit. Yeah, that's just.
All right. Please make me a perception check as you back up.
Do. 13.
All right. Behind where you happen to be is the Pool of Hevero. The air in this massive cathedral-like space seems relatively cool, the walls carved with vertical ridges which rise to support an arc nearby. Where the ceiling vaults into shadows to a height nearly 60 foot up, a 5-foot wide balcony rings this room, the floor of which drops 15 foot into a pool of dark water. Halfway between the eastern and western ends of this room is a bridge which crosses the pool. With what looks to be 2 large stone doors which stand flanking the corridors here. All of the doors and the walls bear the symbol of a 7-pointed star. But that is not what draws your attention. What draws your attention is what looks to be something moving in the dark beneath the water. All right. Any reaction to this?
Agnes grimaces. Laura's giving you a very stern, hard look.
Look, I just work here.
That's the same. That's basically the same thing as I'm just the GM. I don't make the rules.
Kinda.
Except when I do.
Except when I do. All right.
I literally can't make any of this up.
All right. Which brings us away from our scene underground here. And back to the outside of the Cinderlands, where we join Holly, Quinn, and Dante. The 3 of you stand in front of the supposed entrance to the Temple of the Thrallkeeper. However, it seems as though someone has destroyed this entrance and marked it with an unusual symbol. 2 large swords with jagged edges that cross over one another. The Sawtooth Saber. The Shoanti guides are uneased and have no idea what this symbol could possibly mean. The scene is yours for the 3 of you. What do you do?
Do
as
I
you approach?
recognize this?
Knowledge religion.
One moment.
Can we all roll that?
Yeah, by all means.
Sure, why not?
Well,
I watched that go off from a 20 to just randomly to an 8 instantly.
That is unfortunate. But thankfully, however, a 21 is still plenty. Though Quinn and Dante, neither of you recognize this in any way, shape, or form, Holly, you have seen this symbol before. It belongs to one of the not one of the 10 greater gods, but one of the other lesser adjacent gods, known as Akashik. You recognize this specifically because it is the god, patron god of the Red Mantis assassins.
Okay. It's the patron god of the Red Mantis assassins, guys.
It would seem they deliberately want to direct our route. I suspect this means bad things at the other entrance.
Definitely.
The
So-
two
Sorry, go ahead.
the two Shoanti look in your direction and say, "No. Your trial is to go into the temple to prove your bravery. If you go and assist the others, then both you and they will forfeit. Your
Can we
group,
clear the entrance?
you may. It is covered in rubble and the like, and you may use this time to clear the rubble out.
All right.
Avarian learns my innermost hopes and dreams, and unfortunately for Avarian, you don't need insight for that because I'm already doing it. It's right here with you guys. So, meh.
Aww.
So, yes, it does. It will take a little while for sure, because yeah, it just looks as though you just need to clear the rubble.
All right.
I will give you insight though.
Yeah.
You do hear the sounds of gunfire coming from the other entranceway. It is soft, and honestly, with Padrig, that is his only solution to most things. So it could be just as much he has encountered a threat as he has encountered a door with a sturdy lock.
I mean, he's
Or
not
maybe
wrong.
his bag of Doritos hasn't opened properly. Honestly, that's like every... Like, it's like, do we need a gun for this problem? Can we solve this problem with a fulminating shot? I'd like to try to solve this problem with a fulminating shot if I can.
Hey, it works more often than it doesn't.
That's not wrong.
And generally, when I try and use diplomacy, the results are worse.
But Dante, Quinn, and Holly, that is what that is your insight, from Avarian.
All right. We'll begin clearing the rubble. I'm going to shoot a concerned look in the direction that the rest of the party has gone at the sound of what sounds like gunshots, but
All right.
singing my clearing a rebel song.
Notice.
To make this slightly easier, Dante will use elemental form and be in earth. That way I have burrow speed, which means I should be able to clear it faster.
Oh, yeah, you'll be able to clear it in like a round. Okay. Now, presuming there's nothing in that section, there is not. Fantastic. Okay, I'm just going to move your characters across. Ugh, okay, it's going to make me do that by hand. Okay, it's fine. Come in. Ollie. And Dante. Can you guys see inside that corridor?
I see only myself.
I may have to manipulate the map to see.
Yeah, I've got a black screen.
Okay, one moment. Let me just add.
There
Okay.
we go.
Yep, cool. All right, sweet. There you go. So you are. This is what you will see as you clear the rubble. As Dante transforms into a large earth elemental, your earth glide ability allows you to clear that rubble very quickly. And you will actually make it to here, all three of you, in this round. Up ahead, you can see that there are four doors. One to your immediate left, a set of double doors that flank the corridor further ahead, and then just beyond that is another single door. All right. Onwards to the fight. As we then go to the Red Mantis Assassin. The Red Mantis Assassin is going to turn his attention to Padric, firing his pistol not once, not twice, but thrice, as he is attempting very much to end Padric once and for all. The first attack manages to strike, bringing Padric down to half of his hit points.
Ouch.
The second attack will miss. And his third and final attack will also miss. All right. So the one that finds purchase drops you down.
Actually got them matrix skills there, boy. Whew.
All right.
Half and lock.
Done and done. All right. The Red Mantis Assassin looks to you and says, "Your friends will not save you. And I will ensure that your death will not be the only one here. If they had simply allowed me to do my job, I would have spared their lives. You have only sealed their fate."
You gotta survive me first.
He smiles, snarls at you as we go to Mercutio, who now has a head.
Do I regain my vision?
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Okay, let's see. My movement sucks. 10, 15, 20. So I have to move twice in order to get within reach of him.
All right.
So I'll do that.
Clump, clump, clump.
And I assume he has his attack of opportunity reaction.
He's not taking it.
Okay. Then I guess.
Also,
for my,
attack of opportunity only happens for certain classes, and he does not have one.
Oh, I thought all Red Mantis assassins had it.
He is not that type of Red Mantis assassin.
Perfect. All right. Well. So Merc's helmet's completely destroyed. His face is showing, right?
That is correct.
All right. Well, he just hopes that the Shoanti tribe member doesn't attack him as well, but he's going to try to attack the stranger.
All right.
I hope this hits. That is, yeah.
That is a miss, unfortunately. As you swing your sword, it does not find purchase as he simply sidesteps away from it.
And Merc's just gonna let out a very, very angry growl.
You do so. All right, Padric, you're up.
All right. Let's see, I got one bullet left. So I might as well load the other two. So one action to load, one action for fire fulminating shot.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll try and shoot this guy again and see if he just disappears.
All right. As you fire, your round misses, disappearing into the fog and coming out the other side.
Yeah, damn it.
All right. The boss buff has definitely assisted in prolonging this Red Mantis's life as we go to Agnes.
Okay. Okay. Right, so this is a 30-foot cone. Okay. So Agnes is going to move her 25 feet in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And in a 30-foot cone, avoiding Mercutio. I don't mind if I hit Patrick. He's not undead. I don't think it matters. And he's going to attempt to cast one of the spells she was granted a while ago in a dungeon. Eradicate Undeath with one of her focus points. So I'll just mark that off. Oop, that's 2 points used now. Why won't you change?
You're muted.
I said, very nice. Could you read out how the spell functions, please?
Okay.
Oh, McBluff also redeemed a divine intervention. So, Patrick, you will get another shot at that.
Okay, so basically a massive deluge of life energy causes the undead to fall apart. Each undead creature in the area takes 4d12 positive damage, heightened. I don't think it should be heightened, because it's already a level 4 spell. So a heightened 1, yeah, so 5d12 damage in a cone.
Okay.
All right.
Should I take my shot first?
Yes, do the reroll first.
All right.
All right, that is a potential hit. However, he is then going to use his reaction. And will not avoid the hit. All right. Deal your damage. Patrick first.
Okay. All right, so that's this pile of stuff. All right. 23 points of piercing or bludgeoning plus fire plus spirit.
Very nice. Love that. Okay. Done and done. Holly, now casting your spell as you watch Patrick blast. Is there a ceiling for the boss buff? Technically no, but we're discovering what the ceiling might be. All right. Agnes, let's cast your holy spell.
Okay, so it's a fortitude save. You get a basic fortitude save. Wrong button.
All right.
Ignore that.
All right. He gets a 34 on his fortitude save. Oh no, you can drop it. That's fine.
Yeah, that was.
Yep. He got exactly. Well, he got. Yeah, it's fine.
So it's just a cone. So do I drop the damage on?
Yeah, just drop the damage on him, and it should have it automatically.
Okay, the dice did nothing. Okay, let's try that. Try that again. Feel stranger.
Okay, here we go. 17 points of damage. As this holy light bursts forth, he does not do well against it. Not even a little. All right. I am going to make everyone have a will save.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
As he is struck. As he's now gruesomely injured. We have a... Agnes has failed. Patrick has critically failed. And Mercutio has also failed. The effect of this is you are filled with self-loathing. Those of you who have failed are slowed for the next round. Those of you who critically failed are immobilized for the next round.
Yeah, I'm already full of self-loathing.
Anyway,
so.
well, Mercutio, you can't do anything about that. But Agnes and Patrick, do you want to reroll?
Yeah, sorry, I just asked for that, but I was muted.
Nope, not a worry. All right. Patrick, re-rolling to a critical failure.
Are you kidding me?
Agnes, what about you?
So,
Yeah, go on. I'll do one reroll. Why not?
Well, Patrick, you could nat 20.
Agnes also re-rolls to a critical failure. But again, because it's at advantage, you are still at a regular failure, not a critical one. All right.
let's check something.
Now, keeping in mind, you are slow and
Well, it's
immobilized.
just like one less action, isn't it?
That is just one less action. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And Patrick cannot move from the spot that he happens to be in.
Well, that's fine. I never move anyway.
Very well. Okay. That was that. All right, back to our other team. Well, they can't do anything, so that's fine. All right. Quinn. Actually, you know what? Let's drop you into the initiative order on that one. So, Quinn, you're up first.
All right. I would like to try this first door on the left.
All
Just
right.
Give it a pull. Peer inside. Can I see anything? Can I open it?
Maybe.
Dak has to figure things out. They updated stuff recently.
Got it.
Grr.
Go right back at you, pal.
Aha, there we go. Okay. The corridor is open.
Excellent.
And at the other end, you can see another door.
Hmm.
You can continue if you'd like.
I will. I'm gonna open this door too.
The door is opened. All right. As you enter
You'd
this
think it would have
chamber.
made it easier for those doors.
All right. The floor of this otherwise empty chamber contains a 5-ring diameter hole in the center, surrounded by a ring of tangled runes. Inside the hole, a shaft filled with a brilliant emerald light drops into the depths. There is a pair of red mantis assassins in this room.
Because of course there are.
Well, they, you saw their symbols and they're
Yeah.
they ambush you.
That they do.
But is that your third action? Or second? No, that's your second, because you moved once, moved twice. Yeah, so you can do one more action.
And I suppose I could slip back out the door and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake."
You can. Their bug-like helmets seem to trace you as you walk past, and you can see that they are drawing weapons.
Oh, I'm fine. I will stay and draw my weapon and just give a shout out to the others. Hey, we got something interesting in here. Come
All right.
armed.
All right, after Quinn, we go to Holly.
Holly's curious about what interesting means, but she's not disturbed or worried, so she's gonna saunter in after Quinn.
All right.
And then,
Let's see, where's the... Sorry, 2 seconds.
Like shooting fish in a barrel or adventures in a hallway.
Beautiful. Okay. All right, so you've moved twice up to that point, and yes, you also see the sight of the other assassins as they are preparing to attack.
at which point I yell out, "It's not interesting, it's assassins, get in here."
All right. The Pale Stranger is going to use their reaction to teleport back to where he originally was from. As he does so, He takes aim.
Did he run or teleport?
Teleport.
Damn.
As he does, he is going to take aim straight down the middle. He is going to fire once at Agnes, once at Padrig, and once at Mercutio.
Eesh.
So, Padrig, we're going to go with you first. The shot will strike. As it does so, it brings you down to 1 hit point. With his second action,
Awesome.
he is going to shoot Agnes. Agnes is hit and is brought to 1 hit point. Mercutio. Once again on the skirt of life and death. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to flip for this.
Oh boy.
Do or die. Here is the do or die
I
challenge.
prefer
for
do,
this.
please.
Oh no, here's the do or die challenge. Do, and you will be spared. Die, and he is going to shoot the Shoanti tribesman. Okay, here we go. Do or die.
So
Do. He is going to shoot the tribesman. That is a critical hit. All right. So, as these cursed bullets rain down, Padrig, Agnes, you guys are gruesomely injured. The Shoanti behind you, Hargrev, unfortunately loses their life. As they fall to the last shot. As this happens, he needs to roll a perception check. Okay. What he realizes maybe a little too late is he is not alone. And the thing that Laura had noticed in the pool of liquid emerges and attempts to ensnare him. I am going to share an image. I will urge Laura to look away. Effectively, a series of what look to be tendrils that spit acid, have eyeballs, and crab-like claws suddenly erupt from the dark waters and assail the very loud and very noisy gunslinger.
oh, it's a puppy.
Sky Skeleton, don't kill my pals. Well, there you go. Apparently, Sky Skeleton is your ally.
It's fine. No tentacles, please. Sorry, what was that? Tentacles with eyeballs. Okay, right. Fine.
Yeah, it's not technically a tentacle. Technically, it's an eye stalk. Okay.
With crab claws on tentacles, though.
Yeah.
It hasn't got the little suckers though, so that's like a bonus. So the suckers really that are the issue.
Okay, let's see. How do these things work? Yada yada yada. Noise points. So he's earned enough noise points easily. Yada yada yada. They show up. They do things. They have a 50-foot thing. If they reduces your hit points, blah 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 blah. All right. They are going to attempt to grab on. Okay. 29, so no, that's not going to do it. Second one is going to try. Does not. Third one is going to try. Does not. Fourth one is going to try. Absolutely does not. All right, so these tendrils are lashing around, and you can see as the Red Mantis assassin is deftly dodging each of these attempts to grab him and drag him into the dark waters. He begins to swear in a strange language you do not understand.
I assume it's not Necro.
No. Dante.
Yes, me. I get to very slowly move forward.
All right, you may move forward. All right, sure enough, you see the others and the Red Mantis in the adjacent room.
Let's see if you know what? I have a small bit of health pool that I can use. Well, let's just get past my allies and use my third action to get all the way over to here.
All right, very well.
Yeah, I have a 20-foot move speed. It's not the greatest.
That's fine. All right. We then go to Mercutio.
All right. Okay. First action. Mercutio is going to cast False Life on himself. Not that that'll help much, but you know.
You never know.
Which gives me 13 temporary HP. As he mumbles a prayer, not to Iomade, but he just mumbles something like, "If you're really going to be looking out for me, help me now and show me that I should follow you." And then, as also part of that, immediately after that is going to cast Athletic Rush on himself. So
Okay.
False Life is a 2 action. Athletic Rush gives me plus 10 to my speed, plus 2 status bonus to athletic checks, and as part of casting the spell, I can use a stride, leap, climb, or swim action. And I will. And stride can be how far?
Stride is your move speed.
Okay. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then, yeah, it'll bring him right in front of him again.
Okay.
And that's all 3 actions.
Done and done. Okay. With a feat of... Oh, actually, you've only got 2 actions, remember? Because you're slowed.
Ah, crap. All right. Well, then I'm still back here. So then he just cast False Life on himself.
Sure. Not a worry. Now, False Light gives you temporary hit points, which you now have. These, of course, do not count towards your max hit point problem that you currently have.
Yeah.
All right. Done and done. Hadrig, you are up next.
All right. And I'm slowed.
Yes, you are.
I had 2 actions, and that's enough for a fulminating shot and a shot at him.
Okay.
So,
Don't you need a reload?
no, I did that at the end of I did that as part of my last action, my last round, because I had 1 shot, so I reloaded.
Yep, of course. Sure, no worries.
So I've got 2 bullets in there.
Oh, yes, of course. My apologies. Thank you, Mac, as well. We have from the Sky Skeleton. You get a hero point, Merc.
Yay. And yeah, I don't know if you saw chat, but now it's canon that Viv and Merc know each other.
Oh, sure. Very well.
Don't know how.
Old friends.
All right. And
Oh, I'm the skyscraper.
where am I? Here we go. Well, that was terrible on a miss. I'm just going to use my nat 20.
Okay. Unfortunately, that is a miss and another miss. Let me just actually check that. Okay, no. So you missed on the attack. You're going to use the nat 20
Right.
on the attack. However, you do still need to roll a d20 on the mischance from concealment.
Right. So just roll a d20 in the chat?
Yes.
Okay. Are you fucking kidding me?
Ooh.
That is
Hero point
unfortunate.
that? Can I hero point the mischance or no?
You can, but as you do so, I am going to eat it with my jinx point.
Okay. So
I mean, to
Whatever.
be fair, I this is what the jinx points and the hero points are designed to do, and it's the miss DC is 1 in 5.
yes, I know, and I rolled a natural 1.
That is a natural 1. But thankfully, because that natural 1 is not an attack roll, you don't get any crit fumble effects from having critically failed that. Which
awesome.
Yeah, which is the best way for that to happen. The nat 20 is not the best way to have used that, but you know.
No.
You know what? I'm
I'm
gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you something for this because I do feel, you know, I'm not emotionless. I'm not emotionless as a GM. You know, if you cut me, do I not then get revenge by dropping a Tarask on you? Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna allow you to land a critical hit on one of the tendrils behind your target,
Okay.
which is going to be very important later for various reasons.
I'm sure it is. Because even if we get rid of this guy, we still all got 1 hit point and are about to be attacked by a bunch of tendril monsters. All right, do I just
Just critical
pick
hit.
one
Yep,
or
just
roll?
drop your critical. You can drop it in the in either the chat box or you can drop it on one of the tentacles.
I'll drop it on one of the tendrils. So let's see. I think it'll probably veer to the right. All right. So are those unholy? No, they are aberrations, right?
They are aberrant.
All right. So they don't get the extra D4 of spirit damage. Oh, and I've got to hold left shift for crit.
Yes, indeed.
Large aberration number 4.
Jeez.
Dang. All right.
Wounded it.
Would have been really nice if that hit the guy I was aiming at, but hey,
Yeah, I know, right?
Very true. All right, but that's
we'll
still
take what we can get.
all right, but that is still absolutely amazing as far as damage is concerned. All right.
Does he get a crit card?
Sure. I don't mind.
Because he did nat 20.
Yeah,
technically.
No, I'm happy for it. Let's go. All right. Pick a number between 1 to 5.
4.
4. All right. Let's see. No, because you can't grapple it. Not really like that. Do another lot of damage and the target is slowed.
All right, do another lot.
So not
of
another crit,
damage.
just one. Like it's basically triple damage instead of double.
Okay.
And then he will also take another 10 damage on top of that because he won't.
And then he's got a DC 27 fortitude save or is stunned 1 from being critically hit by a gun.
That's only a 20. So, nope, he is stunned. All right, done and done. Next up is Agnes.
Okay, so my maximum HP currently is 1.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's
Okay.
a good thing we have people who can remove curses.
That is true. You can remove curses.
Just
That's what
need
I would like
to
to attempt to
get to
do.
the.
I would like to attempt to remove the curse from upon my personage.
Yeah, sure. Make an occult check, please.
Wow.
All right. As a master, that is what's the DC here? What level are you guys?
9.
9.
9. Unfortunately, that is just a miss. If you would like, you can do a reroll.
Yes, please.
All right, let's use that hero point. Jinx point. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god, you're 1 number higher.
Wow.
That is still a failure, unfortunately. All right. Yeah, the hero points and the stuff is just not behaving today. All right, that is your action to try and remove the curse. As you are slowed, you only have 1 more action.
Oh, wait a second. I got. And everybody's been cursed. Everyone's been hit twice, haven't they? At least Agnes would
Yes,
have seen
everyone
it.
has received
Right?
2 curses so far.
I don't think Agnes is gonna do anything else. She hasn't really got much else she can do, really at the moment. So she's just gonna, yeah, attempt to do the curse, and then it fails.
All right, done and done. Let's then go to the creature, who is going to attempt once again to grab the only person that is within range. That is a fumble. Nope. Nope. And another fumble. Okay. These tendrils have no means of grabbing this dude. As you just watch, you know, it's kind of almost like watching an acrobat. He's like just tumbling and rolling and backflipping, and these large appendages are trying to grab onto him, but just are not doing anything.
Are the 2 that fumbled now tied in a knot together?
Sure. They are tied together. The red mantis that are in the room with our 2 allies are going to make their move. One will move and ready an action. The other will move and take an action. Both of which are going to attack Dante. Oh. No, wait, that's not right. Sorry, my apologies. It's doing that thing again. Hold on. So that should be... Does
Is it not adding
a...
what you're supposed to?
Does a 31 hit you?
Yeah, 31 will hit.
Okay. So that is 11 points of damage plus an extra 12 sneak attack damage.
Well, luckily, most of that got absorbed, so.
Nice. Second attack will be a miss. All right. Third attack, which comes from the one that still had 2 actions, is going to try and hit you again, and he gets another miss. All right. So 3 attacks come at Dante's way. Only 1 manages to find purchase as it slashes into you. Back to the top of the round. We go back to Quinn.
All right, so way back in the distant past, I got a Harrow card, which was a snake card, which gave me advantage in dealing with Red Mantis assassins. Does that still work?
Yeah, it should do.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to cock my head and assess Red Mantis 1. I would like to devise a stratagem. Size him up.
All right. As you devise your
Look him over.
stratagem, you get a 11. Not bad.
A 30 is what it would be, but I will go with that and decide to take my strike. Does it hit with a 30?
That
Do I roll
will-
damage is my question.
Oh, sorry. Let me double check. I believe so. Defense is 24. Yes. Yes, it will.
Okay, so using my strategic strike then, that'll do 18 points of damage.
All
I'm
right.
going to take a moment to share the stratagem with Holly, which means that Red Mantis 1 will be flat-footed for Holly. So that's my second action. And with my third action, I will try and hit him again. Although this never really goes very well, so we'll see.
All right, that'll hit.
Sweet. I got him.
You did. All right. 36. He is heavily wounded.
That's all I got.
All right. One of the mantises is on death's door. The other is still healthy and on the other side as we go to Holly.
Okay, the flat-footed, does that apply to spells?
Flat-footed. Good
Would that affect
question.
spells?
I think it does only for spells that target AC.
Yeah.
Damn it. I don't really want to waste that, but I'm gonna have to waste it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry. Ooh. This could be a fun spell. No, it hit Dante. Damn it, Dante, why do you have to move there? Okay.
Because
So
I
in that
had to
case-
soak the damage.
Oh, you would have been soaking a lot more damage. But I'm gonna be nice and not cast it. Holly is going to try to rip the spirit out of the healthy Red Mantis assassin.
Okay. Very well, if you must.
It's fun that way.
Oh, I must.
Save. I won't save work. There we go. Oh,
Oh yeah, he's not doing well. He woke up this morning. He decided that a violent death is what he would be looking for, and look at that, he found it.
he did.
All right, that is 42 damage that gets ripped from his very personage as the energies of your Asmodean power comes to full bear upon him.
And I get a crit card.
And you get a crit card.
Great.
Yes, you do. Yeah, absolutely. All right, give us a number between 1 to 5.
3.
1, 2, 3. That is. No, that's lame. You don't want him flat-footed, do you?
No.
All right, strange goo. He is now restrained as well as having been hit.
Nice.
So as your energies rip his spirit out, his body becomes almost like rigid, like almost like rigor mortis, as they manage to kind of, as the spirit itself covers him in this dry, almost like translucent caked material.
Ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm.
Holly looks very excited about this.
All right. The pale stranger has survived another round. This is unfortunate.
While heavily wounded.
Yes, it is.
He is heavily wounded. One shot could kill any of you, but you all have hero points, and I hate that.
Yep.
So I'm going to use this round to try and rip your last hero points off you. So one shot for each of you. Starting with... Sorry?
I was gonna make a joke and said, what if I said I don't want to use my hero point?
Well, you better let me know soon, because that hero point is going away right now.
Yeah, no, I'm using it.
All right.
Quick question. What status would it send you to if he hits you? Like, is it dying 4 or is it just dead? Like, what
death.
is it?
Straight up dead.
It is death. Yeah. So basically the way these guns work is very similar to the Constitution being 0 mechanic. So once your statistic has reached 0, it is gone. So basically your max hit points are what he's attacking, not your hit points directly. So when your max hit points become 0, you simply are dead. Like, it is simply, you are gone. But, Mercutio, you've taken the hit, and you are still upright with 1 hit point. Padrig. That is a critical hit.
Oof.
Are you going to use your hero point?
To stay alive? Yes, I'm going to use my hero point to stay alive.
Very well. That hero point goes. And last but certainly not least, Agnes. Ooh, that is a miss on Agnes. So Agnes, you can maintain your hero point. And we just got a donation. Hero points for all. So that is that's 6 hero points. So I presume 2 for
Holly
each
not
player.
her full.
I was gonna say I presume it's 2 for Merc, 2 for Padrig, 2 for Agnes. That would be my guess, given the context of what's going on. But let me know.
Agnes had... Wait, no, 2 for Patrick, 2 for Mark, 1 for Agnes, 1 for Quinn.
Oh yeah, all that. Well, either way, I'm gonna give Padrig 2. I'm gonna give Merc 2. Yeah, but they're the ones. But see, Agnes and Padrig and Merc are the ones who are being shot at by the insta-kill weapon. So these are buying rounds.
Yeah, the reason I was asking is because I have that card that we got from the deck of many things or whatever, the survivor card. But I mean, it specifically states like if you reduce to dying 4, instantly restores to full health. But I don't know if that.
Oh, that will trigger. That will trigger on this. Yes.
All right. Okay. So.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna ask Ire just before I put the other one in. You can have 1 for Quinn if you would like. Would you like to bring everyone up to 2 hero points? 2 for Agnes. Okay, 2 for Agnes. Okay, cool. Done. Agnes is now on Tress. Okay. Done and done. He is very frustrated. He has never had to shoot people this many times before. Like, yep, he just has not ever had to shoot. It's like, is my death curse working? He checks his gun, he opens it up, looks in the gun, pulls out the bullet, and he's like,
He just licks it, dies, comes right back. Oh, it's working.
Yeah, it's like, no, this is definitely working.
Bang that.
Yeah, at some point or another, he's just gonna give up on his magic gun and just come over and hit you with the back end of the gun, just bludgeon you to death.
Just fucking
Why won't
die.
you die?
Yeah, it's basically it at this point. All right, Dante, you're up.
Repeated pistol whips. I'm going to use my rock fist on the Red Mantis Assassin 1.
Why is my instant
I would
killing
like
gun
to
not killing
go-
instantly?
I rolled that 1, but it's still a hit.
All right. Yeah, that will hit. That will hit him. So that goes from
I'm
a critical.
like,
So that goes from because the AC is 20, so that goes from a critical failure. No, sorry, from a failure. Yeah, so yeah, you hit him. It's actually yeah. All right.
It's just first time I saw that, I was like,
Oh yeah, he dies.
Oh.
You hit him with a rock fist, and his head explodes.
What is
Oh,
this
now it's to work on the
session?
Red Assassin. Assassin 2.
You know what's really funny is they'll come back and be like, "Whew,
Oh.
oh, you critical hit the other one." He is also dead.
Oh my goodness! What is this game?
Dante,
Come
can
on
you
then,
come in our
Dante.
room, man?
Look, I'll trade spots with Dante.
All right, Dante, the Mantis Slayer, murders 2 of them with his bare hands. Holly and Quinn there, having done most of the damage, are just like, yeah, go Dante. Woo, motherfucker.
They go XP stealer.
But yep, they're...
Last
Don't steal
action,
my
you know what?
kills.
We are just gonna go. Screw it. There's a door over here.
Oh yeah, cool. You will open that door.
As you slowly figure out means of doing so.
Grr.
Oh, I don't have dark vision, but I should at the moment.
Okay, bear with me. There you go.
There you go. It's still very pitch dark in here somehow. There we go.
All right. Okay. Woo. Inside of this room, you find a strange bronze statue in the center of the room, depicting a half-snake, half-human creature with the lower body of a serpent coiled around a stand. The upper torso of the woman is holding on to what looks to be 2 objects held against her shoulders. Her right hand holds a large quill, while her left holds a jade-handled whip. 6 bird-like wings emerge from the torso's shoulders, and instead of a head, you see there's this disc bearing a 7-pointed star. The jade runes down the statue's belly run along the length of its snake-like body. It looks like this.
I will ignore the
Actually,
title.
Fortune.
I will ignore the title that it's given.
All right. But that is what you see.
And I have no idea what to do with this information, and I can't relate to the others.
Done and done. Mercutio.
All right. Am I still slowed from?
No, you are no longer slowed.
Okay. First action. Now I'll cast Athletic Rush.
Okay.
Which allows me to move as part of the action. So with that plus 10 speed, that's 30. That'll bring me right up to here.
Mm-hmm.
And Merc is going to just swing with all of his might.
All right, take your attack. Hey, a critical hit.
Yes! Finally,
But
Merc.
what is your class DC?
I do not know. Where do I find that again? Because I never have to use them.
Oh, that's okay. I gotcha.
Should be under combat.
Your class
with
DC
swell
is
slash-
26.
Okay.
As he uses his alacrity to no longer be where he was standing.
Can I use a hero point to grab onto him and go with him?
Ooh, I like that. Okay. I will allow this, but you will need to make a reflex save. If you fail your reflex save, you will, from the velocity in which he is traveling, be flung into the water.
All right.
Your target number, before you roll, is going to be a 30.
Ooh, okay, so I have to roll 14 or higher. Come on, don't fail me now. I need this. Mother.
Oh! The world, everything is just against you.
Especially when it was just by one.
It's like extra salt on the wound. Now, keeping in mind, you can only use hero points once per round for rerolls. You do have a second hero point, which you may use to reroll that check if you want to really try.
Oh, back redeemed divine intervention.
Who did a divine intervention? No one did.
Mac.
Get out of here. You're not waiting for a divine intervention. You make your decision now, dang it.
No.
All right. So that was the second. Okay. Unfortunately, as you grab onto it, you are plunged into the water, and with a splash, you land hard, disappearing into the dock. Oh, an inspiration. Viren Rock with an inspiration. You know what? I will allow it. You may have a reroll without the hero point use. So you can either choose to
Okay.
keep the hero point, or you can choose another reroll. You can bet it all.
You know what? I'll do it. I'll bet it all.
All right, let's do the reroll. Target number is still a 30.
Nope.
Unfortunate. Close, but no cigar. All right, that was Mercutio. Which brings us to Padrick. Whomst he is now standing behind. All right, Padrick. It all comes down to this.
It does. All right. I still got one bullet in the chamber, I believe. So, fulminating shot, fire damage. Am I still slowed?
No, you are not.
Okay. So I will be able to reload after this. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna use one of my hero points and re-roll that. This guy needs to die.
All right, let's do it. Hero point coming out. And that makes the critical hit. He does not have any
Finally.
reactions.
All
And
right.
I'm not going to use my jinx point because this has gone too far. All right. With the last decisive blow, there is a moment where both you and the gunslinger look at each other. Now, Padrick, you are covered in these black veins that have run through your body. Your eye is now, the white sclera has basically been poisoned, so it's now like this, almost this deep purple color. As he looks at you, there's almost like a mirrored image here as you both hold your guns at the ready. There is a
I'm doing my best.
There is
my best Clint Eastwood.
Oh yeah, squint. Yep. There is a simultaneous.
Poncho manifests around me.
Nice. As this happens, there is a simultaneous click and a bang as you both lean backwards from the shot. But it is his body that falls to the ground. You see that the bullet that he had shot you with narrowly misses. As he goes down and perishes, he says one final thing. I hope that you know that this was never personal. But someone that you have angered found it very personal. As he looks like because he's an undead, so he is destroyed. However, he is engulfed in flames. Bright green emerald flames. And as they coalesce and burn around him, they begin to take the form of what looks to be a very, very large-looking tiger person. It's a Rakshasa. One you recognize all too well. As the flames burn, the voice speaks to you. My friends, wondrous to see you in such good health. I must admit, I was hoping that after spending such a vast amount of wealth on your demise, that we would not have this conversation. I prefer to avoid talking about such strange histories. You recognize this as the Rakshasa known as... let me just have a look here. There we go.
This guy.
This guy. His name is...
Glorio?
Yes, but he had another name.
Haha. Okay. I only remembered of Glorio Arconis.
Yes. Yeah, maybe that was just it. I feel like he had another name, but I can't remember it for now. But yes, it is Glorio Arconis.
Mention dude.
Yep.
The guy almost got squished by.
Yeah. But he's talking to Padrick.
Gloria.
Yeah. It's basically this guy with a
Yep.
tiger for a head.
You know, you could have just sent a letter instead of, assassins.
You are probably right about this, my friend. But, unfortunately, I cannot have other suitors to my beloved wife roaming around the countryside. Trust me, it was as surprising for me to find out that you were, of course, deceiving me on your name. I hope you understand, the merger of your family to mine is of great importance. And with your family's allegiance to my beloved... I forgot her name.
Celeste?
Celeste, thank you. And with your family's alliance to the family of Celeste, well, it is only a matter of time before I have risen to the highest station within the nobility here in Korvosa. But there is one thing which jeopardizes it. The new heir. Your father, sick as though he may be, has always wanted to ensure the prosperity of his household. And his support will travel to those he's allied with, while his son remains absent. So, as you can imagine, I need to make sure you remain absent. I give you this warning. Do not return to Korvosa. There is nothing for you here. Instead, search the assassin's body. you will find plenty of coin to build a new life. Somewhere else. For you and your friends, in fact.
Patrick feels the stirrings of like a migraine starting. And it's just, wait. So you're trying to kill me because you think I'm gonna try and steal Celeste from you?
No.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make that clear because
I believe
she's
that
always just been a friend.
I believe that when you return, that you will have more control over your family's holdings than I would like for you to have. But
Look,
in any case, my spell is done, and I am going to stop talking. But this is
I need a moment to process all of this.
all right. Well, as you're processing it, this is, however, where we need to end today's session.
Okay.
As I am going to be rushing off to a D20 death match, which is starting in a minute. So, guys, with the assassin now dealt with, the Arcona still being a threat to our dear friend Padrick, and Mercutio drowning in a pool of water with a strange monster, what will become of our heroes? Will they survive? Will they die? Tune in next week as we find out. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. Come and join me over on the D20 Deathmatch channel, where I will be going and kicking some asses. Atlas, the robot. Guys, stay safe. Stay
Woo.
wonderful. Be kind to each other. And until we meet again, as always, game hard or die trying. Bye, folks.